I'm Gabriel Morency for Sports Interaction. Well, we've got another wicked weekend lined up, and if it's anything like the week that just was, I think we're going to see something sicker than I am. I mean, where do we start? Brett Favre goes to New York, gets exposed, literally and figuratively, gets hit in the groin this week. Can you make this stuff up? I mean, big and little Ben Roethlisberger are back on the field. Colt McCoy's going to be starting against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The BC Lions somehow managed to blow a 21-point lead and lose by 12 in overtime. I think that's why I'm sick right now. Thanks, Wally Buono. Thanks, Uncle Wally. Let's get started with some Major League Baseball. Oh, yeah, that's right. Major League Baseball. We're down to the Final Four. And am I the only one that's getting sick and tired of hearing so-called baseball experts and analysts break it down as if though this is a UFC fight? Well, it's Cliff Lee versus CC Sabathia. You know what? Baseball, like every other team sport, is a team sport. That's the key. We're not talking about swimming here. We're not talking about badminton. We're talking about a team sport, and depth comes into play. Don't discount the Texas Rangers. I like the makeup of this Texas Ranger ball club. Yes, they're going to be in tough, and the new Yankee Stadium will be every bit as daunting as the old Yankee Stadium. But the Texas Rangers aren't a young baseball club. They're a franchise that hasn't had a lot of postseason success, but they're not a young baseball club. I like the Texas Rangers. Give me the Rangers. Give me the Rangers. Give me the Rangers. A series upset. Give me the Texas Rangers to win this series and go on to the World Series. I'd like to take San Francisco. There's a lot of value on the board, but how do you bet against H2O? Seriously, it's a lethal combination that's, ironically enough, killing the opposition, not keeping them alive. But hey, that's another story. Now, speaking of keeping them alive, how is Ohio State going to do now that the target's on their back? It's a lot easier when you're number 2, number 3. Hey, we all know the backup quarterback's always the most popular guy in town, right? The Ohio State Buckeyes better be weary. They're going to Camp Randall. The Wisconsin Badgers are going to be ready. But Ohio State are just flat out better. And all this stuff, it's tough to go to Death Valley. Yeah, it's tough to go to Death Valley, but teams often go there and cover. Ooh, it's going to be tough. It's a whiteout. It's a blackout. Who cares about all this type of stuff? I'm going with the better football team, and I don't think Ohio State is fazed by the pressure. Another college football game I have my eye on, USC and Cal, University of Spoiled Children. I don't like Lane Kiffin at all, but I do like his father, and I wonder where the defense is. I also wonder when USC is going to win a close football game. I think it happens this week, and they can't lose by 1 or 2 points or a last-second drive every week. I like the USC Trojans to get it done. Now, it's been a crazy week. We're talking about Brett Favre, who was exposed, as I stated, literally and figuratively. How about Tom Brady? Called out by Justin Bieber? You got to be kidding me, Bieber. Hey, Bieber, shut up. You're probably going to be parking Tom Brady's car in about 20 years, all right? I think Justin Bieber's signing bonus for his record was like $450,000. Tom and Giselle spend that on dinner, Bieber. Just shut up, you little punk. Shut up. Not only shut up about Tom Brady, and I'm not even an New England Patriot fan, just please, for the love of God, shut up. But, hey, that's another story. Speaking of shutting up, a lot of people want to see Michael Bisping get shut up. We got Akiyama. We got Michael Bisping. UFC overseas. Hey, Saturday night's all right for fighting. Evidently, Saturday afternoon is all right for fighting in North America as well. Best of all, it's a free card. Now, I was thinking long and hard about taking Carlos Condit against Dan Hardy. Carlos Condit's tough. He's wiry. He gets beat on, and he always finds a way to come back and win the fight. I'm not so sure it's going to happen this time. I'm going to take Dan Hardy to get it done. I think the Outlaw survives. And truth be told, come on, man, they're going into England. It's going to be extremely tough for a visitor to get a win on the English soil. But I do believe that Akiyama's worth a look. Plus 175 right now, Sports Interaction, boxing, mixed martial arts page. I like Sexy Yama. Well, no, I don't mean it in that way. Yeah, hey. You know what I mean? I like Akiyama. Listen, Akiyama lost to Chris Lieben, but it's because he fell into Lieben's trap of trading punches with him. I love the fact that Akiyama has set up shop with Camp Jackson up there in New Mexico. I think Akiyama is a live dog in this fight. I just want to close up this video and say, in my job, a lot of people ask me, hey, Morency, what's the best sports book to bet at? Why do you play at Sports Interaction? And I'm not saying this because anybody told me to, but I tell people, I bet at Sports Interaction because they're credible. So keep your head up out there. And one thing about Sports Interaction, people, you're always going to get paid. I'm Gabriel Morency for Sports Interaction. May the winners be yours.